Yes, very good special coming up a little bit later on tonight. All right, we've been watching nothing in the tropics, thankfully, but heavy rainfall. This is from an upper disturbance, which will likely keep the rain chances on the higher side, especially for the first half of the day tomorrow. So far, most of our heavy rain has been south of the lake and in the metro area. Thankfully, it's been 1 to 3+ inches. Generally, we can handle that, but when it's in certain parts of the city, it does tend to lead to street flooding, though I've not heard of any massive street flooding reports across the area. Certainly some low-lying areas, definitely. Now, North Shore is where we've had more of the severe weather, but that boundary has since moved north of the state line. So most of our activity now is more into Mississippi, whereas right now north of the lake, it's kind of a light to moderate rainfall. Some showers continue into Mississippi, but again, they're all moving farther north out of our viewing area. And then as far as the rainfall south of the lake, not severe per se, but we've had some heavy rainfall rates that did lead to, again, some earlier street flooding concerns, and that did kind of upgrade to a flash flood warning, though at the moment dry, there are still some passing showers in those areas, as well as out across the Bayou region and moving north into the Florida parishes. Now this is all, the river parishes. Now this is all in association with the disturbance, which is slowly moving our way. But when we show you the colorized infrared satellite, it gives you an idea of where those more intense storms are, where the storm cloud tops are taller in the atmosphere. That's the dark reds. That had been far more of an intense complex as was moving out of Texas. As it's been moving into Louisiana, it's been weakening. Intense storms just to the east now of Alexandria and into Mississippi. What we've seen around the Lafayette area have been weakening. As they continue through the Atchafalaya Basin, I do think they will be on a weakening trend, but we're still going to have this disturbance in place, and so we'll keep the scattered mention of rain in the forecast through the evening and night and even into the overnight. Now, as we continue through the overnight hours, we may still have rain around up until and after daybreak. Then as we get midday and afternoon hours, we might actually get into some sunshine. So I think, and this is kind of looking at the consensus of a few other models, we may get most of our rainfall tomorrow morning and ending by noon, and may get some afternoon sunshine. We had enough sun early in the day to hit 90 degrees. Most of the day today, though, has been in the 70s or low 80s because of the clouds and rainfall. 81 is our current reading, and there is a breeze associated with these thunderstorms, gusting at about 18+ miles an hour. Note where we've had the clouds and rainfall, temperature 70, 71 right now in Baton Rouge. Always looking for that silver lining. Now we have more heavy rainfall mainly Thursday morning. Low end threat severe. Some isolated downpours could lead to flooding. Then we're still tracking a cold front to move through on Friday with less humid air moving in for the weekend. Here is that upper disturbance. You can kind of see it centered over more north central Texas, and that's going to keep the instability up through even tomorrow. It's already sparking some more severe storms over central Texas, and that will likely move in early tomorrow morning. So this model not really, what we say, initializing well with the current rain that we have at the moment. This model has us dry overnight tonight. I don't see that happening, but it does at least indicate kind of that complex moving in during the morning. So again, a heavy rain chance to start our Thursday, and then tapering off probably during the midday or early afternoon hours, and then the rest of the day dry, or at least mostly dry. I'll keep a mention of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Now, as our cold front approaches on Friday, not expecting much rain, about a 20-30% chance, but that's when the drier air moves in, and it will make it feel a whole lot nicer for Saturday. So through the night tonight, we have a lower end threat, still a marginal, or excuse me, a level 2 out of 5 for severe weather. That threat level drops down to a 1 for Thursday, and still the mention of maybe an isolated severe storm on Friday. The main issue will be the heavy rainfall that could lead to isolated street flooding. Again, about a 70% chance primarily early in the day tomorrow, a drier day Friday with the front, then good feel air settles in for Saturday.
The Saints